Hello, my name is MooingCat and welcome to a new year. And what better way to start it than by looking at the brand new Quantum Incursions, which is the official name for the guild raids that we've heard a lot about in the last couple of months. So in this video, I will take a look at this first teaser here, and then I'll give you some of my thoughts on it as well. Alright, let's jump right into it. Guildmates, we are excited to unveil the first glimpse into the guild raid, as well as confirm its official name you might have gathered from the rumors, Quantum Incursions. We hope you enjoy the story time and cannot wait to hear your theories about what QI is going to look like. And as someone that has watched a lot of British shows growing up, I can't help but think about the game show, but it is what it is. So QI is a short name for this new feature. Every adventure starts with a calling. Soon enough you will wake up to find a familiar yet mysterious building just outside your city. So yet another building in the outskirts of your city. Beckoned by the oracle, enter at your peril, as the next step will take you to a mysterious parallel realm where things are familiar but not quite the same. And here's the first big one. Traveling through space can be tiring, but not to worry. This new world seems to have a place to stay temporarily, a settlement. Basic resources and goods produced here seem to be the same, except for the strange green glow. Now that you look closer, even the soldiers training in the settlement's barracks are not entirely like the ones you've left at home. So this is quite a big one. There has been some speculation about this, but here it is confirmed. In this new feature, we will have basically a new settlement, a temporary settlement that will probably only be active as the guild raid is active. And in this secondary city, you will produce resources and units, so goods and units, to be able to fight or take part in the guild raids feature. Apologies, just needed to cough quickly. Now, these resources, we have seen these for quite some time. I think that this was actually the first that was added to the spoilers a couple of months ago. So in the settlement, you will produce these resources and produce units. And with these, you will fight or negotiate, etc. in the new Quantum Incursions. So let's look more into that. The people of the settlement are eager to help you procure the resources and assemble an army, for they know that a dangerous road lies ahead of every traveler. The realm hides unique treasures vital to your city's development back home. Not sure if this means the settlement or your main city, probably both, I guess. Finding them would be an endeavor so dangerous that one shouldn't go alone. Luckily, word is that your guildmates are also here. So, in case you didn't know already, this is a new guild feature, and the idea behind it is that it will replace guild versus guild, and be accessible to both browser and mobile players. Together, you will set out on a quest to make your way through a series of encounters, each one testing either your military strength, resourcefulness, or cunning. So to me, this sounds quite a lot like Guild Expedition, except I imagine that instead of each person doing it individually, it'll be a little bit like, I guess perhaps a combination of Guild Battlegrounds and Guild Expedition. So you have a Guild Expedition, but for each encounter, your guild as a whole works on it at the same time. Not only that, but the portal to the realm will only remain open for a certain number of days, before you are sent back to your city until it opens up again. Now, we don't know how long. My guess would be perhaps a week, perhaps 2 weeks, I don't know. But probably not that long, I would imagine. Anyways, but however dangerous the road may be, your efforts will not go in vain. Turns out the green glow surrounding the resources you had to use on your adventure has also transformed familiar buildings, granting them both strength and beauty. With your newfound knowledge, you can construct them in your city to continue growing and marking your achievements as a traveler of realms. This is also something we have seen in spoilers. We have quite a few updated buildings. So we have a new version of the Colossus, the Winners Plaza, the Marble Gateway, and the Botanical Rotunda. Now, It doesn't specify here in the announcement, but previously I've said that I believe these are new buildings and not updates to the existing buildings. So this seems to be a new level 1 building, and we have this for all of these buildings. So I think you will win both level 1 and level 2 building in this new Quantum Incursions / guild raids, and that you cannot upgrade directly your old Marble Gateway, Winners Plazas, etc. to this new version. That would be my guess. They might perhaps do some shenanigans where they transform the old buildings into the new ones, but I don't think so. I think these will be separate buildings. And the main one seems to be this new Colossus with 9 levels. 9 levels with silver and golden upgrades. So kind of like in the new main building, and then some secondary buildings with these other buildings. So we don't get any more information about the buildings, but that is what it is. And something that's not mentioned here, but that we have spoilers for, we also have some great buildings. So who knows what this will be? Possibly we can build these in your settlement, perhaps. They will be exclusive there, but who knows? I guess we will have to see exactly how they work. Excuse me, just need to cough again. I'm recovering from a cold, so a little bit sore throat still. Anyways, but your guild will not be alone on the quest. The bravest travelers that showed the most dedication fighting for new knowledge will get rewarded with both recognition and unique gifts, and their names will be etched into the records of the Quantum Incursion Championship. Now, this one is interesting. The bravest travelers, I'm not sure if that refers to individual players or perhaps the entire guild. My guess would be the entire guild, and that this ranking will be similar to the rankings we already have. So possibly a brand new ranking next to the likes of the new Guild Battlegrounds ranking to show off how guilds do in this new guild raids / quantum incursions. And, well, that's basically all we know for now. We don't have any release date. We don't have any stats or anything like that. This is just a quick teaser, but the fact that they are making this teaser now makes me believe that it's not that long until we get the feature itself. So perhaps another couple of weeks, perhaps a month or so, who knows, but hopefully not too long. And now, so here, I guess this is probably the best look at the feature itself, and it seems like we will have encounters, as I mentioned, where you fight, and at certain points we have these branches here. It doesn't mention anything about this in the teaser, but based on what you've seen in the spoilers, it seems like each guild, or that guild will be able to assign a new, I think it was called Quantum Incursion Officer rank, so a new rank to specific guild members, and the guild members can choose which direction to go. So I don't think you can go on all of these different directions. You have to choose one, and it seems like, yeah, they will have different kinds of rewards, possibly different types of challenges and so on. Here, I guess perhaps you can choose one of these or both, I don't know. But yeah, all of that will become much more clear when we get there, when the feature is actually released. Alright, I don't really have too much more to say, or I guess I'll end it with one thing. Not that we have the full picture yet, but is this a good replacement for guild versus guild? A bit early to say. I think it looks interesting, but I don't really see how it fulfills the kind of the long-term aspect of guild versus guild, where you build up and defend your territory and so on. I don't really think it is a good replacement for that. In terms of being a good feature in general, it might be. It looks interesting. I am intrigued. I would like to dig deeper into it, of course, when it reaches the beta server. But based on what I've seen now, I'm not sure how good of a replacement for guild versus guild it actually is. So perhaps not a replacement for it, but perhaps a decent substitute for a lot of players. Not that a lot of players played guild versus guild, so making something that directly compares was probably not their highest priority. They probably just wanted to make something that they think people will enjoy. Perhaps this is it, but I'm not sure if it scratches the same itch as guild versus guild did. I guess that's all I wanted to say for now. In the next couple of days, I will be releasing my wildlife event stuff. The event itself is starting in a couple of days if you're watching this on the day I'm releasing this video. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, I will keep an eye on beta, and of course when the feature is released, I will of course make some more videos on it. Okay, before I end this video, let me thank my Patreons for their support. I would like to thank Homsar, Kim Kelly, Rolf D8, Dan Simrad, Chanti, Dark Matter, Malia 0K, THX, Who Counts on Count, True the Genoese, Susan Weiss, Rocco, Spike No Remorse, Atomic, Flowers the Avenger, Aukler, Whiskeymaster, Mar and Sir, Host, Henrik Darkleve, Rarel, Mike, Obshi the Obsessed, Ruth, Karen, Dennis, Flavius Belisarius, Stampe, Podger, Misa77, Niklas, Mike So, Michael, and Early Morning. Thanks a lot for watching, take care, and I will see you in the future. Bye bye.